Manipur government orders reopening of schools for class 9 and above, colleges and other educational institutes with effect from November 10, 2021. Supreme Court observes Manipur governor is acting on government's behalf to pass an order on 12 MLAs disqualification case on Thursday, November 11. Chief Minister N. Biren launches a 3-day Go to Village 2.0 at Lamlai Takhel in Imphal East. N. Biren expresses disappointment against those who criticize Go to Village and Go to Hills program without knowing its essence. Leader of Kwaramban Imam Market women vendors Imam Mangi Leima passed away. People pay tribute to the late woman leader. Manipur reports 49 new COVID-19 cases, 40 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.25%. And India adds 10,126 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,982 recoveries and 332 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.25%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Office of Higher and Technical Education Government of Manipur Secretariat today issued a notification for reopening of schools for students of class 9 and above, colleges and other educational institutes with subject to observance of COVID SOPs guidelines issued by Health Department with effect from November 10 tomorrow. The order says attendance of students must not be enforced and shall be purely based on parental consent. Teaching hours will be limited to 3 to 4 hours for both online and physical classes, and no cultural or sports events will be permitted. However, school, college, institute specific arrangement with regard to the compliance of SOP has to be settled at the level of the head of the school, college or institute. Wearing of face cover or mask by students, teachers, staff and all the stakeholders will be mandatory, along with regular hand washing with soap and alcohol-based hand sanitizers from time to time. Vaccination of staff and students is encouraged. All the non-vaccinated teaching and non-teaching staff, including those who got only the first dose of vaccination, shall be COVID-19 RT-PCR tested every 20 days and submit a report to the head of the institutions. Deputy Commissioners of all the districts have also been instructed to constitute a district-level task force committee with the Deputy Commissioner concerned as chairman to monitor the resumption and safe operations of all the educational institutions in the district and the zonal educational officer in the district. Principals of colleges, head of institutes as member, secretary along with district chief medical officer and community leaders as members. The Supreme Court today orally observed that the governor of Manipur cannot delay taking a decision on the opinion given by the Election Commission of India regarding the disqualification of 12 MLAs of Manipur Assembly in the Office of Profit issue. A bench comprising Justices L. Nageshwara Rao, B.R. Gavai and B.V. Nagaratna made the observation after noting that the governor is yet to take a decision on the opinion furnished by the ECI on January 13, 2021. The Apex Court will pass the final order on the disqualification case on Thursday, November 11. The court heard the case in 3 different timings today. The bench was hearing a writ petition filed by Congress MLA Didi Thaisi, who sought for disqualification of these MLAs on the ground that they were holding the post of parliamentary secretaries, which amounted to offices of profit. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal, appearing for the petitioner, argued that the government is not cooperating and the governor is sitting on the file for a long time. Senior advocate Rajiv Dhawan, appearing for the ECI, argued against Kapil Sibal by quoting Article 192, Section 2 of the Constitution of India. The bench finally directed the ECI to place a copy of its opinion submitted by it to Governor already before the court, issued notice to a Secretary of the Governor to place a decision of the Governor in pursuance of the opinion, and listed the matter to be placed on Thursday, November 11. It may be mentioned that the High Court of Manipur on September 17, 2020 struck down Manipur Parliamentary Secretary Appointment Salary and Allowances and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 2012 and the Manipur Parliamentary Appointment Salary and Allowances and Miscellaneous Provisions Repealing Act 2018. The ECI has opined since the acts mentioned above were enforced at the time they held the office, the MLAs could not be disqualified for holding office of profit retrospectively. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren today launched a 3-day Go to Village 2.0 program at Lamlai Takhel in Imphal East District. District Administration in Imphal East organized the event at Takhel Youth Welfare Organization Playground. 24 departments under the government opened 40 stalls as part of the program. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister said that the Go to Village mission is an initiative to reach out to the citizens and to deliver government services at the doorsteps of the people. He said the government is committed to put smiles on people's faces. He termed it unfortunate that some people are criticizing the government's Go to Village and Go to Hills program without truly knowing the essence of these programs. N. Biren said lakhs of people have been benefited from the welfare schemes implemented by the central and state government. More than 8 lakh people have got PMJAY and CMHT cards to get cashless medical treatment in hospitals. He added that more than 50,000 people have benefited from PMJAY and CMHT in the state alone. The Chief Minister assured the people of the area that the Sanjimbam to Yorbung Road stretch of around 8 kilometers and Napitpalli to Andro Khoibu Road stretch of around 15 kilometers will be repaired and blacktopped soon. He also said that the construction of Community Health Center Napitpalli will be completed soon. He further directed the officials concerned to initiate the refunctioning of SDO, BDO, Sub-Registrar offices at Sawambung. Education Minister Sorokaibam Rajan, Works Minister Thongnaujam Biswajit, TH Biswajit, Agriculture Minister Oinam Lukhoi, Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Vungjai Ginwalte, Wangkai MLA Y Rawat, MLA N Indrajit, Chief Secretary Suresh Kumar and top officials of the government attended the event.
Always, our government say, "Assume bagidam kadi open challenge ne bakwelis. Open challenge. Assume bagidam sing the pasha thadai desperate to irava singi MLA amani na sal so ina. Ngarang nahan akoina adugumba IS mayam amana moi tare nipana pullaga committee im semaga loina department punamaki study torokanda white paper ama puthokpa dei तुमिन लाइक रहे ने ये लोग उधर मरी ले रहे थे सिंह दे पैसा था दिया हरम इबल सिंगल इधर अमनी MLA अमनी तो ये लोग होगा लाल ये हर होगा हम था तो पिके नक्त बदा प्रोपेगेंडा तौरगा काना दे बदा इरांग सागत बदो मामांगे की पॉलिटिक्स सोंगथो का सोंगजिनगा अदु तौरे ना अयुक नामा नुंदिन नामा ngang bagi political culture do BJP de sanaroi BJP di with principle ngahang le raga amuk yaw ge hai ngahang le mu songtho ge hai ngahang le mu nuksire mo hai ngahang le mo kaina si do koi BJP de madu yadi.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has launched face-to-face classes under Chief Minister's Civil Services Coaching Scheme 2021-22 today. Department of Education U organized the event at State Academy of Training, Takhel Part. Chief Minister N. Biren encouraged students to realize their potential and contribute something special for the society. He also urged the students to strictly adhere to COVID SOPs provided by the government for safety. Stressing the need to utilize the abundant human resources that the state has, the Chief Minister said that the coaching scheme is one among various welfare and developmental initiatives accelerated by the current government, which were ignored by the previous Congress government.
The state. Myself, I was thinking that to do something differently. Definitely, why? We have to focus. Which area we have to focus? Which area we have the potential? Sports. human resource. We are not behind in the human resource, very high, but we do not provide adequate space. We cannot provide you adequate space to explore yourself. Yes, politics is but politics are there, even the life. We don't have any certainty what will happen tomorrow. But till today, till the moment, we are here to do something for the nation. We are here to do something for the people of the country. We are here to do something for people of the state.
Speaking at the event, Education Minister Sorokhaibam Rajan said that the state government has identified an appropriate location near Don Bosco School, Langjing, to set up a permanent coaching center in the near future, which will be equipped with boarding facilities and teachers' quarters, a playground, etc. He expressed a firm belief that many IAS officers will be produced from Manipur if the present government remained in power.
Center se civil service coaching sis maina under the state academy of training the wire get over mathan the permanent oiba mafam ama thamaga leibo ojasing leiba satra singju mayum da leyandana postian oina thamakan da leiraga toboyana go rival minister naigonda lamje oi sinabani adu lamdu yamna sulap da ba jaga lere saida iroi sembagi sing leibadugi thongi na tho kan da Don Bosco Labor, Adugi Manak, the Lire, state the Dominaba process or revenue with a regular chow on a pangat, zero mango money.
Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has refuted all allegations charged against him by Langtabal MLA Karam Sham. He was speaking at the reception of NPP intending candidate of Wangjing 10th Assembly constituency, USHAM Manglem, at Mayol Badminton Hall today. Why Joy Kumar asserted that he has no pending cases in the Supreme Court where he has been listed as an accused person. Kashamtong MLA L. Jayanta Kumar Singjamay Assembly constituency in NPP intending candidate or Roman Ketrigao NPP intending candidate Sheikh Narul Hassan and NPP officials attended the event.
Langtaban Kendra intending candidate open mitu da ain haikibada Karam Sambo ayi matong tamjo haiba ain haikiba soi leite mana ayi matong tamasu ngamoy ago tamju tamhaninde Yumnam Joy Kumadi Karam Samgi matong tamgadawni mana haiga tamgadaw sunate ama togadaw sunate MP election ni matam daida Rajya Sabha ki kanogi BJP ki candidate ki favor da vote thadegi de haibina sim tose ayi khani kai no masibu ngawr bra that we were not part of coalition government. The BJP led government the only already withdraw Congress ka pungani haina pullaga resign tawdana adagi kanodi withdraw tawrena admain tong level matamdani madui it is natural akoina kano thadadaba haidudi naturally adu the karino coalition gi culture khangdaba aina kamda mana kwaidena khangbo oleme mana kwaidena singbo oleme mana kwaidegi hen honest oibo oleme masidi da aina hoji soiba sukamna kathokta khotokan tawsi matawtamle mai matawdei tamunga moi karigino haibada oidaba ngangba kanoni.
Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has said that effective communication should be encouraged for spreading scientific temperament among masses in the state. He was speaking as chief guest at the inaugural session of a 3-day training for science communicators on script development writing held at the auditorium of Manipur Science Center at Takel Part in Imphal. Expressing concern about the less pace of scientific article or message even in local dailies, he asked the officials concerned for starting publication of scientific journals at the earliest to enable the science communicators to publish their writings on different topics in science. Former Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor H.N.K. Sharma, Director of MASTAG, Dr. L. Dinachandra, Director Science and Technology, Homila Hongre, and Dr. C. A. Notilyal, Consultant Science Communication, Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, were the resource persons. 52 people are taking part in the workshop. Minister Sorokaibam Rajan has called upon teachers and the relevant officials to put in all out efforts to ensure full implementation of National Education Policy 2020 in Manipur, latest by 2025. He was speaking at the launch of 5-day workshop on preparation and strategy of choice-based credit system (CBCS) and Learning Outcome-Based Curriculum Framework (LOCF) to implement the new curriculum under NEP 2020 for collegiate education. The event was held at the conference hall of DM College of Teachers Education. The workshop is being sponsored by USHAM Manipur under the aegis of the Education Department. Minister S. Rajan highlighted the pros of the new educational policy at the program.
National Education Policy 2020 ki sabchana masigi hairaba mahi 2030 dadi putho ina policy de yauri bise sabchana ngamna ba koi fajana implement tawa aurasi ekoi haiba duga loinana ekoi physical class ekoi online class tawamba nangai ekoi covid na leibana maram moiraga ekoi athing bale rambadu narang honorable chief minister na class 9 dagina college thakpa ekoi university ki thakpa da physical class tawna gi aya ba program tire nasi je koi government na ai jingset karga fine pu amu engo dagi diraga nasi dagi koi college hangna ba school hangna ba adu su hange na koi SOP nga tabe yaroi.
People today paid homage to the late leader of Kwaramban Imam Market women vendors, Imam Mangi Leima. A condolence meet was held this morning at Kwaramban Imam Market, attended by Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren, Rajya Sabha MP Laishem Basana Jauba, and many eminent personalities. They offered a rich floral tribute to her mortal remains. Speaking at the condolence meet, Chief Minister N. Biren said women leader Imam Mangi played an immense role in fighting COVID-19 pandemic in Manipur by extending support in shutting down of the major commercial hub during the first wave of the pandemic in order to save lives. N. Biren also shared his grief to her bereaved family. Women vendors of Kwaramban Imam Market, women leaders and members of Kanglei Economic Development Organization Kido took part in the condolence meet.
Sigi COVID laina sina lakpa khuruk pada kamai tam sige na mayam sina lakpa ka mana egumo koi niu ri pusi kan mana lui ima sinse phajana ai hair su khai ke hin thing se ne lo bi ma ki fere tu ma si mali ko ta ma ya je kalo bune kai ke lima ai mayam puna ma no bi ki boro disi ima sin lo bi ki boro le ba ki dum mana ka thok ki ba le ba ki dum mana ka lo ma le ba ki dum ka miyam dum mana to jum mayam dum ma do iskon ma bu ano mo to sadra ko ki bisma de no hai te do iskon mo punda e me sinna adana le no ba ado ma ngi le holi me mo no mayam puna ma pe de Manipur pra puna ma sarkar ni ma ki de ki kai de salu ya jari.
Women vendors of the three Kwaramban Imam Kaitel paid floral tributes to late Vice President of the Kwaramban Imam Kaitel, Sinfam and Saktam Kanba Loop, Imam Mangi Leima at Kwaramban Imam Kaitel today. Women vendors halted business as a mark of respect to her departed soul. It may be mentioned that late Imam Mangi breathed her last at her residence at Naurem Lekai, Liwalambi following an illness last evening. It may be recalled that Imam Mangi took major roles in popularizing the Kwaramban Kaitel to the world. A candlelight vigil was held in her memory. Speaking on the sidelines, the Loop President T.H. Shanti lauded Imam Mangi for all her contributions.
Kaitel asigi yamna chawkhatnaba amasu lunana thamnaba honabada achawba thodang lawrame akhoi Imam Mangi sema Vice President yamna kaithen sigi laibaki oiba irang khoi thodok waktho ama tholakpa matamda khwaidagi mangjin thaba yamna mathauna laiba dugumba imani akhoina magi matausi tambada yam wana thoi akhoi mai matung inba ngamde magi nungaijaba amana mana aidi chaningon yaujade ai siba matamda kaithen da noi myamna lei manam tu sukatana leigi mathakta hifanbio se ma yang kana hairami adugi damakta magi atma dona ingna chiknai sorgi mafamda leiruna bagi damakta koi ngasi maira landana magi ningbadu thungna bagi damakta chamchamna pangtokchabani.
Chanura Lamchinglel Kangleipak CLK condoles the sudden demise of women leader Imam Mangi. Press release from CLK says Imam Mangi's demise is an irreplaceable loss to the state and share the grief of her bereaved family. Workers' Union Manipur WOM and People's Action for National Democratic Movement Pandam also condole Imam Mangi's demise. BJP Hengang Mandal today launched a Thambal campaign from Chief Minister N. Biren's Luang Shangbam residence in Hengang Assembly constituency. Speaking on the sidelines, BJP Manipur Vice President N. Nimbus said that BJP is a political party based on an organization having its own ideology and not based on any particular leader. He called upon all party workers and intending candidates to support whoever gets party ticket to contest in the upcoming 2022 general election to 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly. Nimbus also claimed that BJP is getting stronger day by day owing to all the welfare initiatives the BJP-led government has brought about in its short tenure. Launching the campaign, Nongtongbam Ongbi Hiainu, wife of Chief Minister N. Biren, appealed to refrain from poll-related violence.
Mafam ayamada Bharatiya Janata Party ki intending candidate koi masing yam khale candidate ayamba koi masa gi vote kaning magi wakal londe da magi thabak se taune aina Bharatiya Janata Party ki intending candidate singda appeal lama tawjening di party si organization na base tawuni leader da base tawunate party na hayeng assembly election sigi damakta ticket pirakpa mi singdu da akoi ki organization da leidiba karikata singna adu da vote tawbiu akoi ki candidate da leader da base tawga akoi thabak
Candidates and workers in the Fazana Tabna Ina, Wakantana, Kanasana Yaudana, Nuxinana, Santi Wina, Tawanzaning, Kanasana was it owning there.
Office bearers of Bloc Congress Committee Chingai Assembly constituency who have recently joined the BJP were accorded a warm welcome by President of BJP Manipur Pradesh A. Sharda at party state office in Kashampa Nitepak Chutek today. 20 Congress workers led by President of Chingai Bloc Congress Committee Israel Zimik had joined the BJP in support of BJP intending candidate of Chingai Assembly constituency Ningam Chamroy. Speaking on the occasion, A. Sarda said that the party will put out all-out efforts to win the upcoming election in the constituency.
Twenty-two the Sarkar Assembly, Aduga, Chingai constituency, Adugumba, President Mihut Ado, Sarkar, same the Dorgasida, Sar Yamama, Aduga Tambali, Yoga Peru, Adumayapuna Makaitaram, Utseli.
General Secretary Organization BJP Manipur and Nagaland Abhay Kumar Giri and Moirang MLA P. Sarat Chandra jointly flagged off a bike rally from Phubala as a part of Thambal campaign for Moirang Assembly constituency today. BJP Moirang Mandal and BJP Kwakta Gram Panchayat Central Committee jointly organized a booth-level political conference where the rally concluded at Kwakta Kuman Tongkong. 60 new party entrants from Kwakta Gram Panchayat were accorded a warm reception on the occasion. Addressing the gathering, Abhay Kumar Giri expressed belief that BJP will get absolute majority and that the BJP government will return once again. All-age pension were provided to 57 senior citizens from various areas under the Gram Panchayat, widow pension to 28 widows, GI sheets to 25 beneficiaries, poultry to 25 beneficiaries, and lamps to 76 beneficiaries at the event.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जो कोalition की सरकार चली है उसके बाद का भी एक बार न्यूज पेपर हम सबों को पढ़ना चाहिए। यही लंबी है ना, इस लंबी पे यहाँ से मणिपुर जाने में से इम्फाल जाने में जो हम सबों को समय लगता था आज वो नहीं लगने वाला। यही मणिपुर है जहाँ पर ये लोग चीखते थे, चिल्लाते थे, सब लोगों को दर्द में जीने की आदत हो गई थी। अगर इस चीख चिल्लाहट से और इस पीड़ा से बाहर निकालने का काम किया है तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने की। अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी हम दोबारा आपके सहयोग से फुल मेजोरिटी की सरकार बनाने वाले हैं और मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूँ कि जब हमारी नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट आएगी तो मणिपुर का दिशा और दशा दोनों चेंज होगा। आज हम जहाँ चले हैं फुल मेजोरिटी के सरकार के साथ, आम पब्लिक के साथ न्याय करते हुए, प्रजा के साथ न्याय करते हुए आगे बढ़ने वाले, मणिपुर में गवर्नमेंट बनाने वाले हैं।
NPP intending candidate of Moirang Assembly constituency, Thongam Santi, distributed pension amount and cards under Ingoba Amadi Kumudini Memorial Widow Pension Scheme and all-age pension to 47 widows and 82 senior citizens today. Moirang Kendra Progressive Front organized the event at Moirang Pilem Lekai.
pension from the way to the law of the Asset Makoisu, Kabai to the pension security Hegela, and the Wakan said, at number one can the lady, essentially my people see Wakanda in Lupson Kivet, out of the Sakana Piva, Sapmana, by Shadu the Pahumungi, Lanai, Lumovish in the Ye, Moran Kendela. Sahi Yama Alan Sigamadi, Lukabisimu, Pension Pinaway, at overnight, Lozage, Hibisimian Tanzania.
Republican Party of India, Atawale, has announced to fill social worker MD Azizur of Ketrigao Sabalekai from Ketrigao Assembly constituency for the upcoming 2022 state general election. RPI Atawale Manipur State Unit General Secretary M. Roshni Kumar, Women's Wing President Haisnam Indu and party officials were present during the announcement made at the party office in Kashampad. Speaking to media, M. Roshni Kumar said that the party is fielding only those candidates who will likely win the election, while party state president T.H. Maheshwar claimed that many people are joining the party, acknowledging the party's ideologies and initiatives. Now we have today's COVID report. Manipur reported 49 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,172 samples tested in the past 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 2.25%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,24,186. Active cases are 707. One COVID-19 patient from Ukhrul district died in the past 24 hours. Death toll has reached 1,938. On the positive note, 40 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,21,541. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 97.87%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 10,126 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,982 recoveries, and 332 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 1,40,638. Total recovered cases have reached 3,37,75,086 and recovery rate stands at 98.25%. Death toll has reached 4,61,389. Over 109 crore 12 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 25 crore 12 lakh 25,000 people. Above 50 lakh 74,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 22 crore 74 lakh 60,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 91 lakh 81,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences Imphal observed Vigilance Awareness Week 2021 today at its administrative block. RIMS Director Professor A. Shanta stressed on the negative impact of corruption and other malpractices in developing Manipur. He pledged to make the state corruption-free. RIMS MS Professor N. Sanjeev, Principal of Dental College, Dean of Nursing College, Deputy Director of RIMS, faculty members, staff, administrative and nursing officials attended the event. Week-long book fair began today at the Ultimate Coaching Institute premises in Forset Gate, Tuibong, Churachandpur district. Ultimate Coaching Institute organized a book fair which will wrap up on November 15. Different volumes of books such as novel, philosophy, history and sciences from prominent writers will be sold on discounted price during the fair. Coordinator of the book fair, Furkan Makakmayum, told Impact News that Churachandpur district is the first to hold such a book fair in Manipur. Students and book lovers turned up at the fair. Interaction were also held between visitors and authors.
Suasan Pulam Domestic Laiva, Aiba, Musung Ayam Sing Sequina, Kanakana Lady Gahapasisu Kangaga, Mayam Sing them and streaming the way process some Magi the Muteko book fairs in Dozevani. Book fairs in the Pangival Exing Maroina, Pubi critical text Pangani, Adugan and Fishenda, Aduga original philosophers singing waxing Pangani, novels of Pangani, Tugi Angang Singi children in Gioena, Ariam Ahong moment, the so high Relaxi Pangani, Adugan Nordiski, Lady Vai, Bumam Singsi, Adbaru and Suasan Pulam, the Amasum surrounding area, the Lady Bapoina. Travel book fairs that when a toll hangaga, they're going to supply to Nagi, Pandam, the book fairs.
Student bodies, AMSU, MSF, DESAM and KSC units of Zirbam district miffed over the November 2 State Secretariat transfer order of Assistant Professor of Physics Department of JOYSHREE College, K.H. Kabita. The student bodies condemned the transfer order as unfortunate since schools and colleges in the district are already facing a shortage of teachers. Speaking to media at AMSU District Committee office in Zirbam's Babupara today, Vice President of AMSU District Committee Zirbam, S. Ranajit, demanded authorities concerned to send a replacement teacher within 5 days, else warned of intense agitation by the 4 student bodies.
Matam Kuinadagi School Lamadi College Oja Wana Lady Cherak Asida, Kangaudana, Oda Tolopa, Zibanda Leva, Mayro Sindi Ravak Tibani, Amadi, Ranindava Pondosari, Karigumba transfer Saki Harabasu, Mahut Amat Habiramu, Karigumba Mahut Ama Latrifawadi, Jiri College Principal Nasu, Odarasi, released the Vigano, Aduga Bomano, Manipuri, Marida Nava, authorities in the Mangani Manunda, Odarasi, Cancel Tovigadavani, Karigumba, Tovidava Targadi, Democratic Oba, Kungzang, Sansinjagan.
All Manipur 10th and 11th IRB Rifleman Zirbam Candidate 2019 batch has demanded Manipur government to take a decision for their recruitment process within November 10. Batch members have extended full support to all the initiatives by the JSC formed in connection with the recruitment process. People paid homage to late leader Chingsubam Akaba on his 77th birth anniversary at Wakhalema Hills today. Speaking on the sidelines, President of Wakhalon Manaba Apunba Kanglei Park, M. Naukamba said it is high time to acknowledge the roles and contributions of the late leader Chingsubam Akaba. He said late Chingsubam Akaba strived to unite hills and valley inhabitants as well as worked to promote Manipuri scripture at the international level during his lifetime.
Landam Asigi, Singtam Amadi, Kanglu Furuki, Kenaba Tamdana, Landam Asigi, Masagi, Nat, Lon Mayak, Chakon Honabada, Legative Oza Kavagi Matamda, Man, Hingli Matam, the Punsi, Miku Hona Biramba, Amuka Hana, Nasigi, Mirona, Kopam Tokte, Asugimul Jimba, Sigima from the Kai Kunabam Toy and Kanzeraga, Wamana, Oza Sigi, Zeramba, Naha Amoina, Quina, Nasigi, Toram Sisabani.
Advisor to Chief Minister cum former Minister Thonawjam Shyam Kumar today unveils the newly constructed Ibudhau Kamlangba Shrine at Marangpurel in Imphal East District. Marangpurel Village Development Committee organized the event attended by Shyam Kumar's wife Thonawjam Babita, Marangpurel Village Development Committee President T.H. Rome, Secretary K.H. Somorjit and others.
Maitei Sanabida Umanglai, Sipok, Mahundik Sanara Lakpa, Kurmi Laisina, Lambda Masida, Masiki culture, Masiki Tazaba, Masiki Pajaraba, Magi Puarigo Bitas, Sagonaraba, Taxicasi, Isorga, Adagi, Me, Loinabagi, Wari, Sipok, the Koi, like Rabu Upangi, Madaki Sanabi, Madaki Taxicasi, Donasi Mantabadagi, Nasi Manipur, Kang Hong Zaiba, Zatiamagama, Kunushitabasi, Karigino Habda, Shumba, Moksagova. Culture Sanabi si Mangapodagini Hadona appeal toning Yadona. She was Helen Sangamazana, Lamdam Tamini Zati Kudimo, Amagam Shina Dona, Amadi Lamdam Ladiva, Kungang Ladiva, Alama Library, Mavi Seasons, Hen Tandula Daba, Mishimina Yodaba, Taxicasi Naiba, Amadi, Apaba, Nuaiba, Sumba, Sangla Lamu,
Singjumay to Lilong United Clubs Organization SLUCO observed its 14th Foundation Day at Langtabal Kunja Makhalekai today. Speaking on the occasion, SLUCO President S. Santikumar said that SLUCO goes hand in hand with All Manipur United Club Organization AMUCO and that it consists of 64 local clubs. AMUCO President P.H. Nandoluwang, advisors W. Gonendro, P.H. Devan and others attended the event.
SLUCO mamang da koi tawjagi ba drain nung adagi school gi adagi akoi lambi thong gi matang da koi na propose tawgre adu kaya ama koi sembi naktara sarkar na tawra laigre adu hanta kisu COVID-19 gi akoi mayam na wana raba matam masida thokpa yadana mapan thokpa yadana da amuko lising makada koi food item amasung seng makata na mi sami sangagi mathakta koi yenana miyam gi awawa kon ba ngamgira ano ngasi amukogi sulkogi ngasi tamirik suba foundation day asida akogi asugumba thaulam masibu pangthoksabi
19th Foundation Day of the Ziri Imam Merapai Biapunba Loop, Zimpal, was observed in Zirbam district today. Zimpal members organized the event at Zimpal office in Zirbam's Babupara. Resource persons stress on the inception of all Zirbam United Clubs Association, Ajuka, and women's role in the society. General Secretary of Senior Citizen Society S. Maniton, Zimpal President A. Asangbi, Founder President K.H. Memtombi, and Advisor B. Sarat attended the event. Proscribed Pre-Park is observing Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit Martyrs Memorial Day on November 12. Pre-Park has been marking the day, remembering two of its cadres and another cadre of militant group PLA who were killed by a combined team of Manipur Police and CRPF at Cummings, Lemarok on November 12, 1978, and that's of a Pre-Park leader at Kabok Ching on November 12, 1985. Press release from the outfit informs the public to refrain from any kind of celebrations on November 12, but to offer lights at their respective residential gates in the evening and at the memorial sites of every departed cadre as a mark of respect. Manipur State Kala Academy has condoled the sudden demise of its former member Ilangbam Bir Kumar. Press release from the academy recalls that Manipur State Kala Academy Award 2004 accolade Ilangbam Bir Kumar took great roles in promoting Manipuri theatre. IGAR South held Ningol Chakoba celebrations today by hosting feasts to women folk from various communities of the state at IGAR South office complex in Manipuri. Women folk from also receive gifts on the occasion. Speaking to media, Major General Alok Naresh said that the festival has fostered good ties between communities in the state. He assured that Assam Rifles will strive for good rapport with the public. The 6th Amur Falcon Festival 2021 was held today at Tulan village of Tamenglong district, graced by Forest, Environment and Climate Change Minister Awangbao Nyumai. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Awangbao Nyumai lauded Forest Division Tamenglong for its immense contribution in conserving Amur falcons. He also stressed on the need to raise awareness on protecting Amur falcons. The Forest Minister distributed Rs 20,000 to Women's Self-Help Group Tamenglong district on the occasion. He also inaugurated a barrack-type building built at a cost of Rs 30 lakh. Forest officials along with residents of the village took part in the festival. President Ramnath Kovind today conferred Padma Awards for the year 2021 on prominent personalities at a ceremony in Rashtrapati Bhavan. This year, the list comprises 7 Padma Vibhushan, 10 Padma Bhushan and 102 Padma Shri Awards. Sculptor Sudarshan Sahu, archaeologist Professor Bras Basi Lal and others were given Padma Vibhushan. Former Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, former Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswan and former Gujarat Chief Minister Keshubhai Patel were honoured with Padma Bhushan posthumously. Former Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan, retired civil servant Nripendra Mishra, among others, were given the Padma Bhushan. The list of Padma Shri awardees include social worker Lakshmi Barua, artist Dulari Devi and orthopedic surgeon Dr. BKS Sanjay. Former Governor of Goa Mridula Sinha was given the award posthumously. The awards were conferred in various disciplines and fields of activities including art, social work, public affairs, science, trade, medicine, literature, sports and civil service. Yesterday, the President had presented Padma Awards for the year 2020. Now the sports news. Closing ceremony of the coaching camp for participation in National Men and Women Sub-Junior, Junior, Senior, Master Bench Press and Classic Bench Press Championship was held today. Tracksuits were also distributed to participants at the event held at Kashamthong Ilangbam Lekai Community Hall. The championship will be held at the Madgaon in Goa from November 16 till 20. Patron of all Manipur Powerlifting Association, T.H. Arun Kumar, Association Secretary N.G. Toiba, Legal Advisor to PBB PTC N. Shivadas and Secretary of Manipur Olympic Association Sunil Ilangbam attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Arun Kumar said that Indian Olympic Association is considering to include powerlifting in the national games. 20 female players and 14 male players are competing in equipped bench pressed event in men and women sub-junior, junior, senior and master categories. They will be accompanied by 6 officials, while a total of 57 players, including 37 women, along with 6 officials, are representing the state in classic bench press event of the upcoming championship in various categories of men and women, sub-junior, junior, senior and master.
सानरोइसिंगसी इसा इसाना होनजबना अयाम ngakani isa isana tawjiraga dagi mahi phangakpa ngakani mahi phangakpa kanda koi government na hojiki matamdadi khara khara yengbir pusu yawi adugi matakta hojiki matamdadi ekoi sanabasi yamna professional oirabina masina ekoi professional line chappa yabagi am khudong chabasu leire adugi matakta koi election ayu khaba hagadi koi manipur sports university ga lai se koi damakta yam lai khabni masina da sing fajana function tawragadi ekoi gi performance
Aspiring BJP candidate of Oripo Assembly constituency R.K. Ranisana has distributed cash award and trophies to winners of soccer tournament 2021 at KDS Oripog Sorbontingel ground. Community Development Society Oripog Sorbontingel had organized the 4A side junior under 42 kg and open soccer tournament in memory of late Mainam Kamini Babu Singh, bandmaster Manipur. In the ongoing 2021 Futsal Club Championship, Classic Football Academy Chingmerong has defeated Sudeva Delhi FC 6-1 in Group D League match yesterday. The championship kicked off on November 5 under the aegis of All India Football Federation. For the winners, Gunningham scored 3 goals at the 4th, 28th and 30th minute, and teammates Robert Sampson and Serto scored 1 goal each at the 7th, 15th and 17th minute. T. Koro scored the lone goal of the losing team at the 25th minute. Classic Football Academy, Chingmerong and Mangala Club will lock horns tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur government orders reopening of schools for class 9 and above, colleges and other educational institutes with effect from November 10, 2021. Supreme Court observes Manipur governor is acting on government's behalf to pass an order on 12 MLA's disqualification case on Thursday, November 11. Chief Minister N. Biren launches a 3-day Go to Village 2.0 at Lamlai Takhel in Imphal East. N. Biren expresses disappointment against those who criticize Go to Village and Go to Hills program without acknowledging its essence. Leader of Koramban Imam Market women vendors, Imam Mangi Lema, passed away. People pay homage to the late women leader. Manipur reports 49 new COVID-19 cases, 40 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.25%. And India adds 10,126 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,982 recoveries and 332 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.25%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sky Hospital, providing 24/7 heart attack center in Manipur. Don't delay, call immediately if you are having symptoms of heart attack like sudden onset chest pain, breathlessness, pain in left arm, heaviness in chest, nausea, vomiting. Hurry, consult our